Today we're going to be talking about AI coding agents, sandboxes, and Git branches, and how we can use all three of these together to make really powerful multi-agent coding workflows. So what does that mean? Basically, we're just going to be using AI agents to be adding multiple features to applications at the same time, such as using Claude Code and Open Code to code on projects quickly. And this is something I've been playing around a lot with in the past, specifically the past week a lot. So let me just get started and show you what it looks like. So let's go to a GitHub repository I have here. Okay, so this is a really rough prototype, and it might even be a little bit buggy. I've been getting so many bugs out recently. So let's select the GitHub repo. Let me try the local. Oops. Let's try here. Go. Here we are. Okay, so I've opened up a GitHub repo, and I also have this GitHub repo here. Okay, so it's like a simple game, and I'm gonna spin up 2 agents. Each agent has a branch. Right now, it doesn't really matter what these branches are named, so we'll just leave it like that. But just keep in mind, one branch has one agent. So for the first one, I have Claude Code selected, and I'm going to say what's in this repo, and then simultaneously I'll do an Open Code one, what's in this repo. And if this is working, it's going to spin up a cloud sandbox using Daytona Sandboxes. And then it's going to make sure that Claude Code and Open Code are installed in the sandboxes. And then it's going to run the agent in streaming mode, sort of interactively in the sandbox, and pipe the output back here to the browser. So let's see, the Claude Code one runs a bit faster, and you can see it did some tools. It didn't have any context to begin with. And there you go. And looks like this one finished. I don't know if you heard, it gave a bunch of pings. So yeah, we have one Claude Code instance here going, and we have one Open Code instance here going. And we can spin up lots more. I can do lots of things. I can change the model that's being used. Here, Open Code has a whole bunch of different models. Claude Code just has the default Claude models. And these are continuous conversations. So it remembers what's in every message that I put out there. So to everyone that just joined in, I'm just showing how you can use like coding agents in the cloud with this quick prototype that I made. And this is running on localhost. I also have one that's on Vercel. Okay, there we go. Sometimes this menu is like being a bit buggy right now, but we can fix that. We can fix that in a sec. But here you can see like, it's even synced between my localhost and Vercel because I'm using the same database right now. But you can see like you can even sync here, and later I'll show on the phone, which is pretty cool. But so here we have the Claude Code, the Open Code. Let's just do both at the same time because it's kind of interesting. So here I'm going to suggest a few features on the Open Code one and the Claude Code one. Now the benefit to using sandboxes is that every agent that you create has a complete fresh environment with its own tracked set of commits. Okay, let's see. Perfect. So Claude Code finished, and it suggested some features. Open Code finished, suggested some features. Okay, so I'm just going to show real quick what this game looks like before we add any features. Let me say, hopefully this works. I'm going to say run a preview server so we can actually preview the game. This is just like a really simple HTML JavaScript. But if this works, you'll see that like you can run any web server. And again, okay, so here it is. So it's running. I don't know why it makes all those pings. That's something I gotta fix. But so basically, it's run on localhost 3000. Claude Code has run on localhost 3000. Let me do that here too. And the open code. I'm getting out a lot of bugs right now, so we'll see if this works. And then because it's running in a Daytona sandbox, you get this little preview URL. And what's awesome, so that reroutes to this 3000 here, right? So it looks like I need to log into Daytona real quick. You can also set these actually to be public, but for security, you can just like make it. For security, you can make these URLs require sign in. So let's see if that's gonna work. Let's see, it said this would work, but maybe maybe the server is not running. I don't know. Let's see if this one is gonna work. This is a bit tricky because it has to know, like it has to generate the URL and know that it's not running on localhost. Let's see if that's working. No, it is not working. It's not working at all. It's probably because of the way that it's running the server. I just see it doing npm start. Well, that's a good way to show some of the other features. So I can actually like sync this to my localhost. I wish I knew what was going on there, but let's have a look here. So let's do, actually, I'm just curious. I want to see something real quick here. Nope, no, this one. Yeah, okay. So let's open up a terminal and let's run sync to local. Okay, so it's basically, I'm just gonna like get like a local version of this and it's just gonna like show up locally on my system. Even though it's in the sandbox, we're just gonna sync it. Okay, so now I can run the Lemmings game here. Interestingly, this did not work on the server. So who knows? Maybe it was like hitting an error. Yeah, it would have been, oh, that wouldn't have been the error though. Who knows? Who knows why it wasn't working on Daytona? We should figure that out. Let's see if this one worked. Here we go. And is it gonna work? No, it still doesn't work. Just getting some permissions. But anyway, so we have it here. And if I make changes in the sandbox, it's also gonna sync locally. So there's multiple ways to preview what you're working on, fortunately. And this is my game. Yeah, it's too difficult. It's going really fast, and I don't like the UI. I don't like this window thing. I think like make everything full screen. Okay. Now this is where the power of like multiple branches comes in. So I'm actually going to spin up another branch and I'm going to say make the game easier and slower. So now we have two branches going on with two different agents that are adding two different features. There's no limit to how many features you can add. Now what I should do is I should name the branches. So feed easier. And oops, that's going to take a second. Okay, and then feed full screen. That should rename them here on GitHub as well. Nice. It hasn't pushed yet because it hasn't committed any changes. But when it's good to go, okay, when it's good to go, we can actually merge these. Only downside I didn't think about is that this is going to be out. I haven't thought about how I'm going to preview. Okay, perfect. So we make game easier and slower. Nice. Okay, slower gameplay. So yeah, I can click. I can see the commits here, and let's see this one. I don't think the preview all is gonna work here, but I can see here. Okay, we've got this. Let's merge the full screen one. Let's merge it. And let's see if this one will actually cleanly merge too. Let's see. Let's see if it merges without conflicts. Oh, it has a conflict. That's okay. We can make a pull request and then we can merge it from there. So now, okay. So this is the full screen version. I only have one branch synced locally, but you can see this is working nicely. And so, I really like this. So if I wanted to merge this one, what I should do is probably just sync it locally on my computer here. Let's go to, do I have it even here? I don't think so. So let's git clone that repo. Oh yeah, the repo, not the branch. Okay. Now here I can see the different branches that I've made. If I want to get on like the easier, I just check that one out, right? Okay, so now I have easier here, and I can view this. I can open it up. Oh, that's a full screen one. Oh, no, here. I want to open up this one. No, bro, no, I didn't want to open it. Yes, but I want to open it. Finder. Where is it? Where is it now? Here we go. Another monitor. Let's open up the easier version. Okay, let's see if it's easier. It seems easier. Okay. So now, unfortunately, we have had two agents make two different versions. This one's full screen. This one's slower and easier. It's way easier because you can see these ones fall and they die. These ones fall and they're not dying. So it's kind of this game. You cannot lose right now. How are we going to merge these two together? It's not trivial. So next thing to do would be let's just see if we can merge. I've already merged the full screen. Okay. Yeah. Looking here, we got a few conflicts here. Some of these merge nice. Okay, here, and then we got this, right? That should be fine, right? I think we can just keep. I think we can probably just keep all of those. So let's open this up here. This is an easy merge. Like the AI could easily merge this as well if we added some kind of function for AI merging, which is an exciting idea. So let's accept both. Oh, what's all this red underlines for? Cannot redeclare. Well, I have then chosen the wrong option. So this is the hard. This is the easy. So, and we are merging the easy into the hard. So I guess you merge the incoming into the current, right? So if I'm merging the feature branch onto main, then I am merging the incoming change, which will replace the current change. Always have to think that one through. So now I will accept the incoming because I want to accept the changes, not stay with the status quo, but get something new. So let's see if we have that now here. Let's see, it is still dying. And let's see, because I need to open up this one. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so then you would commit this. Okay. There you go. Into main. So now, oops. Yeah, so now I just gotta like yeah. So now both of these features are merged. You can see branches fully merged. I can remove them. And I create a new branch from main to add a new feature. That's going to start from where I left off. So yeah, let's add some more features, eh? Just getting into the hang of this. Yeah. I don't really know if this is the right interface for this. How do I make this game fun? So I think I know what would be super fun. Okay, let's say feed scale. Let's delete this whole branch. Okay, increase the game scale a bit. Okay, I want to have a new branch. This one's going to be feed. I don't know what branch. What this is going to be. This is going to be feed. Drag lemmings. Allow me to drag lemmings with my mouse. That's going to be super fun, like God mode. Okay. And then what else do I want? These are not really good buttons. Replace the button text with icons. Okay. Emojis is kind of what I meant. Feed metrics. Remake the metrics score UI with a unified cool panel. Okay, so now we have 4 Claude Code instances running simultaneously, and it wasn't that hard to do. Click, click, type, click, click, type. Now we got 4 agents running. Cool. All right, looks like we need a little bit more changes to this game. Let's see. Okay, here. This one is doing anything. Sometimes I get worried that they're not doing anything or that it's stalled. But no, they're running. But if I'm worried, I can run another. Oh, there it goes. I can run another one. In parallel, you can really run as many as you need. So that one would be fine then. It just took a second. So yeah, let's delete that. We haven't even really started. Okay, perfect. So this is still going. So this is the benefit of running multiple at once. Like, kind of wish it would just be faster, but we could also try using OpenCode. Let's see what OpenCode does. Feed buttons, OpenCode. Okay. Okay, great. We got some results here. It's funny how they all pop in at the same time. So, okay, this should be pretty good. Yeah. Let's merge this. Merge. Scale. Let's see, can we merge them all? Drag lines, merge. What do you guys think? Okay, these things merge without conflicts. These ones all merged. Nice. The button text with icons. That's just testing out, see how. Oops, I forgot to even run this on OpenCode. Well, check this out. I can stop this. I can open code. It won't have the context after you switch agents. So I'm gonna run this again. And we got a few different free models coming from OpenCode here. So let's run that. Great. All right. So, yeah, let's pull the latest changes from GitHub. Because they're merged to main, this should, there, should want to see that. All those agents changes have merged in. Okay, great. So let's refresh. We got multiple new changes. It's bigger. This has been redone, and we got these icons. And that's super fun. So that one, we want it to be. Well, I want a blocker here. I want a blocker. Okay, he's a blocker. And once it's a blocker, you cannot change, but I can actually move him around, which is pretty fun. And cheating, by the way. But so the way out of this, one way out of this would be, you have to be kind of fast in this game. Let's see this one. Oh, okay, so he can blow that up here, and now we need parachutes real fast. Oh, actually, because I put it on easy, they're not even dying. So this game might be easier than expected. Okay, so we released 15, we saved 2, we lost 4. That's cute. So yeah, that's just a basic example of like running agents in parallel. I don't know how this open code thing is working. If it's working, I think should be working. I just pushed some changes for open code compatibility. Let's see if these are all pushed up. Let's see. But those were in another library here. Those were in the Code Agent SDK. And this one, I've just improved open code compatibility a lot because open code JSON format is different. So if I would publish, I'll publish this, these changes that I made here. Let's close out of this game. So now we're going to go into, so that's how you make an app using this tool. Now we're going to go into like how I actually make this tool. Let's just publish. Let's just bump and publish here. And then when that's done, I'm gonna update to latest. So here I have Sandbox agents, Code Agent SDK, yeah, Sandbox agents. Have I committed? Oh, I think I might have committed something I didn't want to commit. Yeah. This is just for local development here. So I want to say move this bit and get the latest from npm. Yeah, so the complexity is that in order to make this app, I could have done this all in one app, and it would have been about 25,000 lines of code, of vibe code, to make this app with supporting open code, Cloud Code. Actually, it supports Codex too, but that's I just haven't even turned that on yet. So in order to make this, I first used the Cloud Code Cloud Agent SDK, and that worked. But it was kind of limiting. And then because I wanted to add other agent providers. So what I did was I recreated the Cloud Agent SDK, and I decided to make this a new library. Rather than adding 5,000 lines of code to this app, I put it in a separate library, which is going to provide support for Cloud Code, Open Code, et cetera, Codex, what have you. And so a lot of the issue that I've been through in the past days, like when there's bugs coming up, are the bugs in the app or are they in the library? And having an agent working in two Git repos at the same time is a little more tricky. But it's also nice because I get to like set a really clear interface between those two parts of the code. And if you can master that, right? If you can master that, then breaking up large programs into smaller modules, then you're never going to be fighting with the AI because you are going to be providing structure. And if something gets buggy or confusing, you can contain that into one module, and you can, you can always narrow it down. So you can always isolate bugs. This is the whole thing I came up with, but basically it's like the Cloud Agent SDK, but way better. It's like a Cloud Agent SDK, but supports more providers. It has sandboxes, and you can even just run in the background in a sandbox without keeping your process going. So obviously the open code thing here isn't working very well. So what I need to do is, let's see here. I just need to publish this. Let's do it. Okay, and then commit changes. Okay, so we're publishing a new version there. And so then once that's done, let's get the scan. Getting used to this new keyword. And huh? Run npm update. I don't know what I did. Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. So what's the newest version here? Let's see what version we got. That's not right. Latest version is 0.13, correct? Where's your npm install? Package log. Oh, and 3. Okay, that was fine. What does it say? Oh, that's just like a dependency thing. Yeah, maybe I would increase that one anyways. Even though it's package lock. No. Don't say it. Okay, let's just push this up. Okay, let's just push this. Oh boy. Yeah, we don't want this. We want this. Why? Oh, I had all this extra stuff here. This is good. This is exactly what we want in package lock. Okay. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. Yeah, I was installing the package in local mode, but that just totally got mixed up with all my code. Just check on the stream, make sure that it's working. Yeah, it looks good. Cool. Okay. So when this is pushed up, hopefully we'll have like a better open code compatibility. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of bugs there. And I want to add codec support. Okay, perfect. So let's go for cell. See your deployments. Okay. Something failed. Yeah, because I had it all configured for local development. And so here, that should just like pop green in a second. And we are then at that point, we're going to try open code again. I guess this server just keeps running and running. That's kind of silly. Can we stop it? We cannot stop it. So that's a great question. It's not even a server. It's just hanging. Cool. I think that little bug in the sidebar is fixed too. Okay, I hope. Okay, so what I wanted to see was if the new SDK version, Code Agent SDK, would help with open code. So I can close all these features. Let's do this in an open code. Oops, it did not delete the branch. Oh, because it's still there. Of course. This has already been merged, but this should increase it further. Oh, that's with cloud code. So let's do it again. Now let's do it with open code. I think there are a lot of people right now that are making like code for web. Let's see if anyone else is building this. Projects. Web UI for open code over Tailscale VPN. So a lot of people are trying to do this right now. And so one of my thoughts is like, why even bother making this? If like everyone is trying to make the same thing, everyone's just trying to make like Claude code for web, Codex for web, Cursor cloud, make like their own version of that, sell it, make open source version of that. So there's it's such an unoriginal idea. Why did I even like have to make this from scratch? Well, because actually it's a little bit tricky to implement, and most of actually everything I see here is not what I'm looking for, because they are still running open code locally, as far as I can tell. So here, loading source with speed. Okay, I need a cockpit, not a kiosk. Okay, choose the word. So these aren't running in the cloud, meaning you have to have a server or a laptop open at home. And then once you close that, then it stops. Mm-hmm. Cool. These are all great, but they're just. This is wow. Okay. Beautiful. Wow, that looks pretty similar. Yeah. These might be using work trees. I'm not sure, but most of the solutions are using work trees. Find anything else using sandboxes? Let me know. That's sad. That's sad because this is not working. This is working. My open code is just hanging. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. So what I noticed is that the open code does work, but it's not streaming. That's so interesting. So it's just going, and then dumping all the output at once. So that might be an issue in my SDK. So you can see like the cloud code one is streaming correctly, and open code, who knows what it's doing? I got to spend some time on that, unfortunately. Might do it right now. You can see the open code one did work. Let's check it out on GitHub. What can I say here? Increase the game scale a bit. Check it out on GitHub. Creates a branch. This was scale 3. And there you go. Bunch of numbers. So what I need to figure out is why open code here. Let's see. Why open code here isn't showing stuff live. Fortunately, I just added a debug mode for this. So let's have a look here. Code Agents SDK. Man. Clear. So yeah, I've added a debug mode here. And I think that should also work if I do this locally. Okay. Oh, snap. Is that coming from my sandbox? Oh, no, that's rsync. That's fine. That too. This is all stuff. Here. Where's my Next.js? Okay, here's my Next.js. Okay. Is it in debug mode or not? I don't think it's in debug mode right now. Huh. Yeah, it is. Perfect. So when this is running, I should see a lot of logs telling me what's going on with the agent. And what we're seeing now is the open code ones are like Oh, one thing that's, let's try and refresh it. Let's see if that's an issue. No, okay, so it's really, okay, so to start the server, okay, and this may actually just be hanging because of the server command that I ran. Can I stop it? And I can't stop it. Okay, that is a bug because you cannot force stop the agent. Dang. Oh, it does stop. Okay, we're good. Obviously, see, this open code thing should work. And here, invalids. Okay. That's super interesting. So whatever session ID is getting stored, the session ID was not even stored. Okay. For open code, it probably just failed to run the first time. So obviously then it should like try again. Now, but instead it's like just looping. That's frustrating. It's like just like looping. I thought I fixed this. Let's see here. This is the right version. This is the latest version of the SDK. This is where things get hairy. So basically, open code's giving an error. Ideally, it should just return that error. And so I'm wondering if we should throw an error. Oh, okay, we still run the loop that builds lines and logs and everything. Okay. So it was logging way too much. We only log background poll skipped when we're not rereading. So forget the skip line logs. Okay, the app will keep polling because open code apparently give me an example of an open code CLI command to reproduce. So apparently if I would make this and run this command like this, it's like not gonna, oops. Okay, so that exits. It doesn't hang. So the question is, why are we hanging? It should just exit. Okay, let's see where we are in terms of Git. Okay, we have no changes. Here in the code agent SDK, we have changed one thing to avoid log spamming. The main thing I want to see is, are we using is running to avoid looping the background agent pull after the agent ends. Because why? One of the issues we're having now, obviously, is that, well, one issue is just that open code. Okay. Okay, here. You just stop pulling is called. Yeah, we need this. Okay, so basically, if it crashes or if it errors out, then we're not ending the open code chat, so it looks like it's hanging. Yeah, obviously we need that. There's two ways it can end. There's only one way it can end, which is that the agent process ends. Actually, there's another way, which is that it can put out an event. It can put out a JSON standard output line that says that it ended. Now, normally, both of those happen, so it's not an issue. But if you crash, you only get one of them. If you crash or you error, you only get one of them. Checking how execution links to the background session. So it's running the status. Okay. So at the point whenever the API returns a status that isn't running. Yeah, is that obvious? Let's see. Is this one necessary? No, that's just logging. Okay, but let's commit changes anyways. I actually like working in cursor, but it's right now it's I don't like giving it total access to my file system, you know. Yeah. Stopping the loop when the process has ended, but the DB still says running would require. Let's see if that works. I'm a little nervous that it might cause other issues. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, agent's working. I'm gonna stop. Bam. Hi. It says it's working. Okay, okay, it just keeps going. I don't think it gave the full solution. Yeah, we wanna check is running. Mm-hmm. It keeps pulling. That's kind of crazy why it keeps pulling. This is the issues that I have. Here, it says status running, even though we stopped it. So that's bad. That's bad. Question is, does it have the right? Does this have the right PID? So it has the right PID. I can know that it's stopped. There's something in the background. Okay. If you never see any is running line, the app may not be calling is running on each pole. Yeah, it may not be running on each pole. Okay. That's good. Let's go here. Let's go here. Sandbox agents. Okay, I'm here. And let's go back to using the local version of code agents. Hopefully this works. I'm going to be able to log it properly. Even after the agent is stopped by the user. Okay. That should be all that I need for now. Hopefully. That's an error. Okay. Neato. Okay. Okay, so we're going. Oh, man. We're here again. Need Webpack add. Last time we did it with Webpack. It worked. Hope this works. Might not. Oh, no. Okay, that should help. So there's a lot of interplay between this, a lot more than I expected, between the coding agents SDK for background agents and the app. The app is kind of split in half. I wish I could just join them together, but I'm afraid that would make things even worse. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I wasn't in the right repo, man. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, what's good? Okay, we are getting the debug version here. It's working with Webpack, doing install. Let's make sure we have special logs and the fixes. So yeah, we want to know how it's checking if open code is still running or not. Problem with vibe coding is that when things go wrong, you just don't know what's going wrong. It's hard to be totally accountable for things. Okay, well that worked. That wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to recreate the problem. This is good. Okay. Why? So that works. Let's create a new one. This is interesting because when it works, it does work. But now it's working. But our problem isn't that our problem was that when it didn't work, it would hang. What we want is that when it doesn't work, that it doesn't hang. Oh, that's because this is cloud code. Okay, sorry, that's open code. Let's see if it would hang. Now it's working great. I didn't change too much. So I'm worried that this is not a result of my changes. Let's see what I change here. I just changed the logging. OpenCode was working originally for us. I think I know what might break it. Let's say I do that. And now I go again. Aha. Oh gosh. That's crazy. Stopping didn't really stop it, did it? But I can't fix this if it's not giving the bug. But we see this is, oh my god, it's crazy. Stop. So why does it keep polling even if it's running? That's the question. I think I need to commit. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this setup. How like the local debug. Okay, commit this. Let's just commit this. Okay, why is this? Why is this? I'm set up in the Lemmings game password and Lunar Drift Sharp. Not stopping polling. I mean, the agent has clearly stopped, right? So why would you keep polling? I didn't write that code. I don't know if this is related to OpenCode looking like it's hanging. But is running shouldn't be false. Exit code 0. Wait. Why is it exit code 0? I mean, why do you have any exit code if this running is true? It should stop if either case is true. Also, why? We gotta get in here. And I'm gonna see. Eight, 9, 6, 7. Nope. Yeah, it was running still. 653. Oh, it starts again. Oh, it's not even running. I mean, that should happen, but I'm worried that the logic was already stopped. So nothing changed then here. Okay, yeah, we're looking to see if it stopped. This we should clean up for sure. It's still going. Whatever this is should be in the SDK, not here in the app. Okay, it's going. It's going. Is it getting errors? Okay. Okay, it's going and it stopped. Okay, that's what we want. Okay. It's funny that the is running didn't work. Let's go here. Let's make changes. Are we sure that is running worked? From my observations, it seems like maybe it's still true, even if the process stopped. Verify. Logic's always okay. That extra logic might help, but we should definitely move this thing onto the back end. I think the step finish thing might be. Yeah, it's an open code thing, right? We got a step finish. Is this documented? Who knows? Okay. We're making progress, but it is slow and painstaking. It feels slow. Result.exit code. But, But why would an exit code of 0 mean still running? That means it exited, right? Oh, it's like trying to kill it. Exit code of kill that year. Okay, that's right. Oh, okay. have the agent test it. You don't know if this is running thing still works. I actually hope this stuff helps. It's kind of messy, eh? Let's see how OpenCode's doing. Yeah, we got to give it keys. Let's give it some keys. I want to give it my keys. Okay. Exactly. It's not detecting whether the process exited. Okay. Try it again. Still fails. Okay, so we have discovered that both of the checks that were supposed to be checking if OpenCode had finished were not working. The first was like a stop token, stop JSON, stop command, basically. And the second was checking if the process had ended. And neither of those were working correctly. So in any case, well, it must have been working correctly at some point, right? I think the right way to do this is to just put I want to give it my keys, you know? Just to put some keys in here. So that it goes on the full loop without needing me. Let's go again. Oh dear. Oh no. Why would it sleep that long? Just hangs. Okay. Is there some way I can use we got to get that working. So we have like, so I can test the SDK without pushing new versions of the SDK. Okay. Should kill it right away. Oof. Let's try again. Good, I gave it some keys. And it is going to use them going to keep using them. Hopefully it's not going to print out my keys. Let's see. It doesn't want to use them. It doesn't want to use the keys. Okay. Okay, it's going to work. Okay, perfect. It's going to do it. Now we can just let cursor go at it by. We can just let cursor do the testing loop. Okay, perfect. Okay. Come on, you can figure it out. Okay. Let's go back. Just as I wonder what he meant. I do not know what I meant. Okay. You can figure this out. Okay, so Cursor's trying to figure out how to check if a process is running in a Daytona sandbox. It's using PSP. Oh, sometimes like kill 0.60 for, okay. Just gonna figure it out. Check if process is running. do it this way. But I don't want to know. I want to know if PID is running. No. Nope, it doesn't provide me with that. So here, does it work? So what do we rely on? Yeah, I want to know if the process is running. It's avoiding the question. Yeah, that's what I need. Thank you. Like, I need to be able to check if the process is running in the shell. There's got to be a way. I've gotten stuck on this before. But there's got to be a solution to this. Have the background wrapper write a done file when the process exits. Seems plausible. Let's see. Have you tested it? Yeah, I want you to actually test it. That's nice. Let's see if we can do that too. Is this the best way? That is sketchy, man. Okay. This should at least fix production. Okay, but this won't work multiple times because the done file will then be there. Okay. Oh, it's coming in the session dir. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Mm-hmm. Hope that will work. Gosh, I don't even know how to tell if this solution is going to work. Yeah, it needs that. Yeah, I gotta run that. Let's see if this is working. Only way to know is to crash it intentionally. Oh boy. Let's say I do that, right? That should cause it to crash, I think. Nope. It's just a test of the code. Where's the actual code script? I lost it.